Hiya crafty folks, Amy here with amyswares, and today I'm going to make a proud of you card with a music theme. Now this is one of the new stencils from the March release. You'll see in a little bit I'm actually going to pull in another new stencil, but I have this Bay Breeze color, and here is a photo of the finished card here on the front, and then also on the inside where I used another stencil. So there's some really cool music themed stencils in this release. It's not the entirety of the release, but there are a few that are music themed, and it's really cool. So if you have any music lovers in your life, then be sure to check this out and use my coupon AmyFan10 at checkout if you shop, because then you can save on your complete order. So here I'm using my makeshift workstation, and I'm also kind of using this mint tape just to kind of tack down the edges where there's not a lot kind of grabbing onto the sticky mat. I want to make sure it stays in place because I'm not using any pixie spray, and I don't want it to shift around on me at all. So I am going to use just this one single color, but you'll see that I do create kind of a natural highlight, and I do that with the ink blending by going heavier handed in some areas and lighter handed in other areas. So that's a way to really kind of stretch your supplies if you're just maybe getting started or don't have a lot of different colors. Then you can really kind of still create interest on your card by going very saturated in areas and lighter in others to kind of give that design some depth. So in the beginning I'm going kind of slow, showing you how much time it takes me in real time. Usually I speed up my videos, and I think I will probably speed this up at different points, but this shows you how fast I actually go. I'm kind of deliberately going slow, maybe a little bit slower than I normally do, because I know that treble clef in the center isn't really tacked down, and I don't want to accidentally shift it. It is a little bit delicate, so I'm trying to go light-handed and not come at it like a lumberjack like I often do. So that's why you'll see I'm going maybe even a little bit slower than normal for me. And here I'm just kind of holding it down. I'm going lighter in the center of that heart just to give it that kind of natural highlight, but I do want to make sure that I still capture all the details of the swirls on the treble clef on the inside. So I'm going to give this card, I'm sure, to my daughter. She is quite an awesome musician. She took 5 years of piano lessons, and she's actually a violinist. She's being classically trained at her school, but she's also on a worship team, and she's also teaching herself how to play the bass guitar. So she's all about music. We're all about music in this family, honestly. She's kind of got it coming at her from every direction, so it's no surprise that she's musically inclined, and I'm doing this in her school colors just to kind of tie up with that theme. So here I'm going to look through my binder here. This is my sentiment binder. I use baseball card pocket protector sheets to hold all the little pieces parts and all the die cuts. Some of them you'll see are in white. I've been doing that quite a bit lately because I can custom color them on demand and make them a perfect match for the card, which is super fun. Now this one, yes, queen. I was tempted because it's something I would say to her, but it didn't really fit well in the space, so I moved on. And I did end up, as you saw, using a little tiny one. I don't know if it's still available, but anything that is still available, I will link in the video description box below. I'll always link the products if they're available. If I remember, if I forget something, let me know in the comments. But if you expand under my video in the description, you can scroll down, and that's where you'll find the details on the products that I use. So here I was considering these Congrats. These are old Pink Fresh, I think. They might have worked, but I did like what I ended up choosing. It was a Simon Says stamp, where it was like a block stamp with a bunch of different sentiments, and then it had a coordinating die that cut them all out at once. So it's kind of older, but I do believe they still actually have it in the shop. Here, this is also from that set, and that would have worked. You Amaze Me, but I decided to actually put that on the inside of the card. Now here's another stencil, Music 6x6. I decided I wanted to tie that portion on the inside of the card. I didn't want to use the word that said music. Here I'm noticing I got ink all over the back of the card. Of course, I'm making a mess, but I was able to use a sand eraser and kind of get that cleaned up. So I decided I wanted to use that You Amaze Me on the center, or the inside of the card, kind of in the center of where the music is kind of flowing off the edge of the page. So I'm just going to mask that portion off and on the edge so I don't get ink where I don't want it. And then I'm going to use that same exact color again. Now, I don't even think I went back to the ink pad because I knew I still had some residual ink on the blending brush. So I'm just being very gentle here because even though the connection points are a little bit tight, it's still going to shift around on me and I didn't want it to get messed up. So I'm going very kind of light-handed and delicate on that because I didn't want it to shift. And I thought that created just kind of a fun continuation of the music theme onto the inside of the card. So as you can see, I'm working directly on the card base. So if this were a design that you were to recreate on your own, it would be nice and flat, easy to ship. There's not any bulk because I'm not using any extra layers or anything like that. I did have to go at this for a while to get the ink off the back, but I got it off enough where it was fine and wasn't going to bug me too bad. So that ended up okay. If you don't have one of those sand erasers, I highly recommend getting one because they work for so many different uses. Now you can see I have this tiny little strip here of a sentiment. So I'm going to use my little thin foam strips. I get these from Amazon. And this is, I think they're about an 1/8 inch wide and they are, I believe, 2mm height. So I'm going to use that just to pop that up in the little heart section. I felt like it was a really good size and it says "so proud of you." So in 8 years, when I get the backing off of that, I will place it in the design and then I will just use liquid glue to glue the circle one on the inside of the card. And this says "You amaze me," because she truly does. She amazes me with her musical talent. So I'm very fortunate that I get to listen to her music all the time while she's practicing at home and, you know, when she's doing concerts and things like that. She even street performs, so that's fun. She kind of does that and makes some extra cash. So here I have some little star blingage. I'm going to put down in odd numbers on the front of the front of the car. Oh, it's been a day, y'all. It's been a day. Anyway, I'm going to use some liquid glue and put these down. These are all the same size, but I felt like it worked really well because she is a star and it just goes with the design. It adds some white into the design. I'm going to use my jewel picker tool here and place them down. They did have a little bit of oozage at first, which bugged me, but it did dry back clear. So as long as you use a clear glue, the dries clear, then you're good to go with this. It doesn't really matter that there's a little bit of oozage out the side of the stars, but that is going to finish the card. So here it is, all finished, a nice single layer. It's got the sentiment and the stenciling on the inside. And like I said, for both of those stencils and anything in the shop, you can use my coupon AmyFan10 at checkout and save 10% on your complete order at A Colorful Life Design. So be sure to check out the new release and I will catch you next time. Bye.